up inside your self-righteous symphony. I would rather let this go than to bring it up again. But everyone I know, they're afraid of their own skin, with nothing left to show. We're afraid of where we've been. You gotta let me in. I'm not a monk, barely your friend, turning in one. I lend you my hand, falling the land, least my regret. Is this all you wanted? It's all in your head. The voice in the back of my head, the choices that we can't forget, the poison we take with regret. Rejoice 'cause they haven't found you yet. 'Cause everyone I know, they're afraid of their own skin, with nothing left to show. We're afraid of where we've been. You gotta let me in. I'm not a monk, I'm barely your friend, drowning in one. I lend you my hand, falling the land, least my regret. Is this all you wanted? It's all in your head. You gotta let me in. You gotta let me You just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? How are you fine, sexy son bitches? We are using the bike necro today. The bike necro. What's up, Nick? Dancing Mad, Charlie, Bowtie Billy, Redmar, Eshban, everybody is seeing chat. Magnus, what is going on? Guys, this stream is for you, brother. Yes, Bone Necromancer. Just kidding. No, it's a Summon Necro. Summon Necro MF. Players 1. 501 MF. We'll see what happens today. Yes, the Summon Necromancer for MFing. I think either... My prediction for stream today is that people are going to be like, oh shit, this is a cool build. This is totally different than what I expected from the Summon Necromancer. Or I think stream's going to lose their shit. And then I might cower my tail between my legs and never play Summon Necromancer again. But we are solely relying on Joshua Roth. Get the party started with a nice fat super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Brother Joshua. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you in stream. So yes, this is Insight Iron Golem with full Mercenary supplemental support and no summons. No summons! This is where chat's gonna lose their shit.
Let's get this party started right. Smiling face with sunglasses, thumbs up.
If anything goes wrong, I just blame Thelch. Oh, actually, I could actually swap out the gloves, but that would maybe trigger chat even more. So, Beast, Enigma, Istin, Shaco, Maras. You could replace this with a Necromancer caster Gimlet with MF. I don't have one. 35 FCR Spirit, War Travs, 2 Nagel Rings, and Arachnid's Mesh for 75 FCR. Gee's Grand Charm and all 7 MS Small Charms. You could drop the Tomb of Town Portal, but I'm going to go back and forth between Pits and the Ancient Tunnels today. What's going on, 3Moth? Michael Cosmos. What's up? Yes, no is today. Iron Golem Insight, made out of an Insight. And then Mercenary is, this is where chat's gonna get super triggered. Fortitude. Ethereal Crown of Thieves with a 15 IS Lightning Res Jewel. Res doesn't matter. I'm not actually even 100% sure if this hits a specific breakpoint. I think it does, but I'm not entirely. I just want to use an Eth item. I just have this all ethereal thing. I could use a non-Eth Andariels, but we don't do that. We rock all Eth on this stream on our mercs. Raven coming in with a membership. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Raven. Appreciate the support, buddy. But so the idea is amp damage, telestomp with maxed bone wall. Nothing happens to me on players 1, and then I corpse explosion the room. But here's the real trigger. Gotta go with Steel Skull. I don't have an Eth one. I don't rock non-Eth stuff. Even though, like, a Cham Steel Skull is probably best, but thank you so much for the membership again, Raven. But Peter Amondi, what's going on, buddy? The weapon that's going to make everybody lose their shit. I'm just waiting for chat to spaz. It was a 314 ED Ethereal Bone Hue that I have double ohmed. So you guys are probably like, what? Are you crazy? I could have put 240 ED jewels in it, but the idea is you'll see when it's in action, but the idea is you telestomp, amp damage, and with fanaticism and a fortitude and a super powerful weapon, you want the merc to just instantly get the first kill, and then you just corpse explode the whole room. So you just want to get the mercenary to kill the, yeah, double home. I could have put 40 jewels. You just want to get the kill as quickly as possible. So in terms of alternative weapons, you could run like a triple ohmed ethereal Tomb Reaver if you have one, if you're that crazy. Bot D and a war pike. Any really hard hitting weapon. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be using, and I could use the 6-hit Crystal Sword if I wanted to, Star Hunter, but I'd rather just get the Fanaticism aura from, I was going to say Fanatism. Rather just get the Fanaticism aura. You get the faster kill. So I should have some sort of cannot be frozen if I really wanted to be rocking like perfection on the mercenary, but the telly stomp, amp damage, get a kill, corpse explode the entire room, rinse and repeat. That's all we do here. That's why I actually have no points into summons outside of Iron Golem, and I put more points into, what do you call it, Bone Armor and its synergies, so you can just tele-stomp and not take any damage. No, players 1, Jimmy. I could go players 3 with Infinity. Boost the corpse explosion a little bit, but... I think Quincita's... And Mighty Scepter. The Redeemer right off the bat. What's the Merc's damage? When his fanaticism aura kicks in, I think it's almost 11k. So yeah, the whole idea is just tele-stomp, amp, Merc gets the kill, no summons, and you just go. Why am I not using Obedience Bambic? I could. Bonehew has more raw damage and it hits quicker, so I think it's a better option actually. Obedience would work well in this situation though. Player 3 gonna be better with my gear. We'll just stick to player 1 until I get a little better with the build. What's up, Arwen? I could upgrade to a Crown of Ages. I'm not sure. Since it's ethereal, I'm pretty sure there won't be a strength issue. Equipping. I just don't. I mean, I could for a couple extra defense, a couple hundred extra defense points, but I don't know if it's worth it. Brad, you've been looking for that for pod for days, and I just let it go. I was messing around with this build a little bit in Chaos Sanctuary, and it's okay. You just really need to watch that you don't lose your Iron Golem. How do you upgrade Crown of Thieves to COA? Just the upping recipe. What do you mean, Charlie? Why is my Merc not using Destruction? I was gonna roll some crazy stupid rumor like that. I actually wanted to use Honor. I think Honor would be the best weapon. I was actually debating making a CTA as well, because the CTA, it just doesn't have as much raw damage, but it has increased attack speed. Oh, we got a ring and a wing knife. So wing knife is not F. Got any guesses on the ring, guys? Man, I might be turning into Team Necro here. We'll identify the ring at the end of the Nagel. Come on.
Good day.
What's up, Thomas Gage? Sorry, Charlie. Whatever you said or whatever I said just totally went over my head, buddy. What's up, Amateur Superfan? Oh, blue unearthed wand. Necro coming in hot. Do you guys agree with the double ohm bone here now? Makes sense? It's the construction ring. I thought you guys were gonna get a little triggered because I have no summons, but Problem is I have a horrible Ancient Tunnels map, but a really good, well, not really good, but pretty good pet map. Anyways, let's ID these rings. Oh, Raven. Corpse Explosion doing all the work? Pretty much, yeah. It's basically Telestomp with your amp damage. You have your, it's not efficient enough for you, Remoth. Change the title to Bike Necro Pro Stats. I could have made a Breath of the Dying. But I mean, I think, what's like a perfect ruled Warpike? How much raw damage is it? Because I have 1,115. It's around 1,300, right? Isn't it? Or maybe it's 1,400, like a perfect Warpike and a perfect base. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more. But I mean, it's also a Zod room versus 2 Omerins, I guess, but... Anyways, moral of the story is there's definitely lots of different weapon alternatives. You just want... Michael Dorvik, check the Black Marsh for the pits? I could. Might be better. Might save a little bit of time. I do have a 2 open socket Eth Tomb Reaver. I just refuse to use it. It just bugs me that it's 2 open sockets. If it was 3 open sockets, I definitely would have triple ohmed it. Either triple ist or triple ohm. Belch seems to be against triple ist. If you use Obedience, doesn't he get more from enchant damage? Well, I'm not using lower res, so I mean he gets better attack rating, but he doesn't really have an issue hitting stuff as it is. Zods for Ethereal Death Cleaver? Damn right it is. If I ever find that weapon. I mean, I'm not saying Eth Bonehew is the best weapon. I definitely think it's viable, though. I mean, you really just need 1 kill. And then Corpse Explosion does the rest. And style points too, right? We get the bone proc. No, it's players 1 right now, amateur. Players 1. We did get a Ravenfrost, our like second run in. Jonathan Bryant! Upgrading to the huge D tier. Damn, Jonathan. Thank you, brother. Johnny's got that huge D. Thank you, buddy. Is Beast necessary? No, it's not. You could run a 6-hit Crystal Sword to get 180 more MF. It's just a little bit slower getting that first kill, but you could absolutely run a different weapon. Beast is not mandatory. Jonathan, thank you so much, buddy. Magnus. Why the shit emote? Why Shaco? Why not? Skills, damage reduction, MF. There is... You can run this build 125 FCR, and then to do that you need to rock something like a 220 Circlet or Isted Griffins or something like that, but... Kill him! Shit, right-clicking skills, Jimbos. Ain't no skill about this build. Well, I mean, this is not super intense. It's just telestomp, amp damage, and then blow up the whole room. Charlie! Belch, I was worried about this, man. I was worried about this. Summon Necro with no summons. I mean, technically I do have summons. I have my... Summons are a waste of time with this build, man. Mercenary does all the killing. Yeah, mercenary is a summon, exactly.
The order welcomes you.
Just a fishy mancer. Why do they call the necro the fishy mancer? What's the highest rune the counts can drop on hell, Joshua? Rune drop table's ist. Her monster rune drop is low. But I mean, the chances of getting low is very tiny. Same way you can drop like a Chammer off of like Corpse Fire in the Den of Evil, but do you farm him for Chammerins? No, you don't, right? Kind of the same idea. Windows virus. Defender summary, thank you. No viruses today. Half the problem is I feel like I'm going so fast, it's hard to make sure I'm blowing up champion backs. Charlie, Pride Golem, it messes up with the teleporting. Causes like a glitch and interrupts the teleports, so. Yeah, F off Windows, exactly. F off Windows. Oh yeah, you guys wanted me to check my Black Marsh waypoint. What's up, Piotra? Need a loot filter? Yeah, I might be setting one up. Okay, let's see if I can find the waypoint here. I have a feeling that it's not going to be faster. Yeah, not worth my time. The cast, the only way you can get 125 is you need to rock, you have to have like really nice FCR MF rings, really nice 220 circlet, or use something crazy like an Isted Griffins. But I do have a faceted Griffins, but this build's crazy. Telestomp, amp, blow up the room. Charlie! I do have summons, man. I have an Iron Golem. What would you call the build? Yeah, I think top tier setup, you're running 125 FCR and around 500 MF if you can get it with Beast, and it's just blow up the whole room. Runs are a lot faster too. I am a super fan, that's just how Charlie is. We just get used to it. Off the helm, not colored. Patrick Burka, feels good to have you streaming to split my minds today. A friend died yesterday on your birthday. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. That's horrible news. Can we get some emote spam in chat for Patrick? Really sorry to hear that though, buddy. And I'm glad that tuning into my stream cheers you up or takes your mind off of things. Oh, I didn't have amp damage there. Oopsie. Keep the cup half full. Thanks again, Jonathan. I appreciate it, man. And Raven. We had a sub upgrade and a new sub. Thank you so much, guys. What's up, Matthew? Are you wondering what's going on? There's no summons? Love the streams, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Really do. Dingus Chung. It's an interesting name. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Found a bourbon and pod while playing with the girlfriend. Very nice.
Found a beer rune in pod while playing with the GF.
No! Fuck! Oh, thank you for the super chat, buddy. And I died. Shit.
Good day.
Got a little bit overzealous. Shit. That's why I don't strength bug. Watching the life go down while I was reading the super chat. Yeah, that was okay. We got to make another insight, which I should have bases. I hope. Or I can just chew one out of an Eth one, but I really don't want to do that unless they have to. Well, we got one rip today. Those fucking archers, man. They get you every time. Really want to chew up an Eth one? I guess I have so many. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Those pelts, though, how do you go past them? We're saving up. Okay, so let's try this again. Yeah, that's literally why I don't play hardcore. And I don't want to, I won't blame chat. I'm not going to blame chat, but just like 1 second, 1 split second, one mistake, Enigma's gone, Beast is gone. The good thing I don't have Infinity, it would be gone. Just no chance. Too noob for hardcore, brother. Crack, yes, I died. Good, entertaining stream material. I think it was just amp and archers, and then I blew through my bone wall. What's a britha? It's just an inside Discord joke, where I meant to say brother, and then I typed britha, and now everybody calls each other britha. Just a really lame stream joke. Joke's not a winner. Is a 210 Paladin Tiara good enough? Are you trying to go for 125, Kyle? Usually if you rock something like Spirit, like Arachnid's Mash, Trang's Gloves, Hodo, if you don't have a 210 caster amulet, like you can still wear Shaco and rock like an SOJ and then 110 FCR ring to get 125. Probably a better way than using, like, the only way I would use like a circlet over like Shaco or COA if it was like a really nice one, like 220 plus strength, all res, like 2 open sockets, something like that. If that's not the case, I feel like Shaco or Crown of Ages is just going to be better. There's like easier ways to get that 10 FCR, like a nice 10 FCR plus strength ring plus MF, something like that. $4 skills, Ondals, 45 FCR, it's always that, 5 experience gained. Jonathan, I am not using revives at all with this setup. What did I make it to my Iron Golem? It's Insight. Unfortunately, this one is an ethereal base because I literally just died 10 minutes ago. Stupid archers, I got overconfident. It was nearly perfect. Thank you, Jimbos. Ivan, thank you so much for the sub. First sub of stream. Thank you, brother. Just an insight. Oh, you're talking about the ondals. I guess I can add that to today's drops. Today's drops. I wonder how many people are gonna ask what a DB is before they figure it, before they figure it out. Jiggerjaw, no, I'm actually, I don't know if I can play Friday, but I planned on doing, I was originally actually going to play D3, do a campaign playthrough for the first time. I was going to do it on Thursday, but since the ladder's resetting, I was going to do it Friday, but I don't know about Friday night because I'm going to my cousin's wedding, so over the weekend, so I'll probably try and do like my first ever campaign playthrough Monday. Come on, Merc. Kill. What's going on, James? Kyle, I did die, brother. I died. Any particular reason no revives? I don't think you need them. I say that after I died. I guess if I did have revives, maybe I would have not died. Under most circumstances, I don't think it's needed. I specifically have a maxed bone wall with all those synergies to try and absorb most damage. And you just amp damage and then corpse explode the room. Kind of the idea behind the build. You recommend the campaign off-season? Oh, interesting. I just really wanted to play it for the sake of the campaign, not actually grind like greater rifts and all that stuff. Because I've never played D3 before. Just watch people play it a little bit. Starex. And still died? No, I didn't die with revives. It was just amp damage and archers. Good old combination. You gotta admit though, I think the necromancer has the worst death sound. Sounds like the biggest baby when he dies. Ogre Mo. I'm gonna play. Oh yeah, 100% I'll be playing Diablo 4 when it comes out. I'd like to actually see about possibly getting like stream like early beta access. You don't like it, Secoid? I'm running the same setup you did, man, except for double ohmed ethereal bone hew. No, and beast. Oh no, you were running that. Sorry, but I'm running beast. I'm not running a 6-sisted crystal sword. Diablo 3 is trash. It's way too easy. What's up, Ramonster? I just want to play it because I've never beaten it. I mean, it might be fun to just try it. Know what I'm saying? This has $100 in poker in 5 minutes. Rough, man. Wouldn't that money have been better spent at a strip club? Buying lap dances instead of poker? Just saying. Archers, man. Strip percent very efficient. I'm not a big gambler at all. $100 hookers blow. I don't know how far you get with $100 though. That's like a few dances at the most. I don't know what the going rate is of cocaine though. Don't have a clue. It's $50 a gram? How do you know that? Cass, what are you telling us? Kong, I have just over 500 MF and players 1 difficulty.
Good day. This place has the stench of
You used to? Interesting. Not this guy.
I can't carry anymore.
Preach, finally streaming. Yes, I am. Trying to get a 3rd Tyrael's Might. Oh wait, I just gotta get a 1st one. Then we'll work on 2nd and 3rd. And Templar's Might. I already got 3 of those. I just need 1 of the blue ones. Somebody found a 3rd. It's not me, he's in chat though. I just need 1. Got a good feeling about today though. We got a Ravenfrost right at the start of stream. What a hacker. Fuck, I just want 1 though. Three moth, the 3 stands for 3 Tyraels. What a nice feeling, eh? 3 Tyrael Mights. What item is DB? I was wondering when someone was gonna ask that. I died earlier on stream. So I said drop the DB because it was me dying. Oh, fucking mana burn, fuck. Mana burn just about died twice. Maybe I should stop tele-stomping and just rev back the danger meter a little bit. No, I got one, Alex. I just haven't broken into it yet. I got one today. Good luck tele-stomping hardcore. Don't play hardcore. Definitely wouldn't though. I feel like if you really wanted to, you could do something like Heart of the Oak and max block with like homunculus. I'm sure you could do some like safer setup. I mean, if you're telestomping with max block and then maxed bone armor, I feel like you'd probably be a lot safer, but I'm just only gonna die once today. We got towels. 936 defense towels. That is 5 off of perfect for defense. 50% block with storm shield. Wouldn't you rather use homunculus though for max block on a necro? I mean, I think you'd rather use that, but I'm not a big necro guy. 936 defense towels. Add that. James, your Shackle dropped. Second Mephisto run of the night. Damn. I think I did do a few hundred necro or meth runs. Another unique ring. Okay, we'll identify that one at the end of AT again. Another Raven. That's a nice Towels armor, though. Maybe we're on to something. That's another Druid pelt as well. Look at all these Druid pelts. So many. 4 life leech PK ring? Kevin, I like that guess, man. Alright, just for butchering your name, it will be an Angel. I'm okay with a nice 30 MF, nearly perfect AR Angel. I'm just gonna try and be a little bit smoother with my telestomp placement. Nate Moon, I'm here, buddy. What's up? Hey, check this ring. Wait. Fuck. Did I not pick the ring up? Bullshit. Did I not pick the ring up? No, I must have picked it up. What's going on? Am I having a brain aneurysm? Oh, I did pick it up. Okay. Yeah, players won. Okay, I was like, I swear to God I picked up the fucking ring. Swear to God. SOJ! That's cool.
Yeah, what the?
Annulled. It's been 5 years since my son was conceived. Trust me, I feel it. Good job, brother.
Good day.
And a dad for 5 years, huh? What's up, Desk Clan? Kozakon Gaming, what's going on, guys?
Good day.
Today's Team Necro. Jamie, am I tired? No, do I look tired? I was up a little late last night. I went to bed around like 1. But, be saying I look like shit, brother? Congratulations on your kid, by the way, man. Said over Discord, but I didn't actually get to personally congratulate you. Artux. Who cares? Matthew, I look great. Thank you, buddy.
I can't carry.
Have your best coffee in the morning? What do you mean by that, Disclan? I do have a coffee every day, though. Have you guys seen the documentary? Fuck, are you still in chat, Kozakon? What's that documentary?
I am over.
About vegans and professional sports. All buying the curve. Heretic! How was that a summon, Necro? It's not, brother. It's just clickbait. No, I think it is a summon, Necro. It's just because I'm not using revives.
I can't carry anymore.
Game
Go
changers.
Leafs, go.
That might have been it, yes. Matthew DeMartin, thank you for the super chat. Go Leafs, go, buddy. Think they're gonna fire Mike Babcock or what? Anyways, I watched, the movie The Game Changer, and pretty interesting. I'm not anti-meat, but some of the stuff that he was talking about, I'm kind of like, shit, maybe I should, like, massively reduce my meat consumption. Not entirely, but by quite a bit. The Golem mancer.
I take you.
I get my mercenary. It's a merc. Did I call it a corpse explode, Necro?
Stench of demons about it.
Nate, I got 501 MF today, brother. The merc mancer. I was debating making a build video about this. Now I'm kind of scared. And I get bombarded by chat. Max Comanche, thank you so much for the sub, brother. Corpse explosion, necromancer.
I am overburdened.
You'll give me gameplay footage, Thelch? Okay. Get recording. Oh. Swap Enigma for Heavenly Garb for the mana recovery? The thing about corpse explosion is Insight cannot keep up with it. I honestly don't have any issues outside of tele stomping and mana burn. That's when I have to pot. For the most part, though, I don't really need to worry about it. At least that's what I found. I don't have all kinds of experience, though. Asayan, where is the summons? My mercenary is my summon. Mercenary and Iron Golem, that's all you need. Am I gonna try median XL? I might.
I am overburdened.
Was it a clickbait troll? I really don't think it is. I feel like it's a summon necromancer. I mean, I don't know what else you'd call it, but it's not bone. It's not using poison nova. What else would you call it?
I can't carry any.
Telesploder. That's what I'll call it. I like it. I actually do like that name. I'll call it the Telesploder. Ride along Necro.
Good day.
I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have put like 111 and I could use revives, but they just... The whole point is just getting the first kill as quickly as possible. Revives don't help that.
Is the stench of
All the revives do... What's up, Tony Link? Is a corpse explode necro. Yeah, but every necro uses corpse explosion. Bone necro, summon necro, poison necro, they all use it.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't think there's a single necro build that doesn't use corpse explosion. Bone armor necro? I mean, I guess. If declone spawned? I mean, if I had like a point into the crap, gave my mercenary like G-face, I'm sure he could get it done. Always that bit of delay with the archers. Which I was waiting for a Tomb Reaver. I do have a 2 open socket F1. I just don't use it out of principle. It just bothers me. Just out of principle, I can't use it. And I really think that Bone Hew is an awesome weapon for this build. I mean, it hits fast, especially with Beast. It already has IAS, 1100 damage with the 2 Omerns in it. Use Etheriac Needle. It's more damage than... Is it? Really? I know it's got 50% Deadly Strike, but... Is it actually more damage, though? Time to subscribe you, sir. Thank you, Luke. D3 is the type of game you watch someone else play for the cutscenes.
Where can I take you?
Yeah, like I'll be doing campaign playthrough, seeing all the cutscenes, all that kind of stuff. Simon, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate the support, thank you.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Yeah, that's not being able to reposition. I'd be using Clay Golem because I feel like... oh, did you say Clay Golem? Yeah, because I feel like your Insight or Iron Golem will be dying all the time. You can't reposition them. What's up, Ralph? Good morning. Actually, afternoon where I am, brother. Almost noon where you are? 1:45 in the afternoon, my time. Oh, I know Fire Golem. Should I be using lower res than Fire Golem? Get a faster kill? Eats Grand Charm. Ooh. Nasty Geed's Grand Charm. Lower res 200 IQ idea. Do you imagine some crazy build like lower res, fire golem, infinity mercenary, all mages, and you try and have the mages get the kills? I could see that being pretty nasty. What items do you use for the golem? No, the golem, not bramble. Golem is insight. Insight, Ral Turtile Soul, super cheap, and gives me meditation aura, so. You tried it, Jimmy, and it's actually really bad? I don't know if I want to try it. I do have a really cool idea for 125 FCR Trav necromancer that uses fire golem though.
I can't carry it.
Like I was thinking, if I can have Rising Sun hit 125 FCR, use a fire golem so it never dies in Travanco. It'll be a sweet rune finding setup. The only thing I'll have to be worried about is amplified damage from the council. Because if I'm using Rising Sun Amulet, I will take no fire damage. And I can run a mercenary setup that he'll never die from fire. And the fire golem will literally never die from Travanco as well. So just need to worry about amp damage. Only problem.
This place has the stench of
Nope.
demons about
Fire golem, dude. Because Iron Golem is... I mean, I've done it before in Trav. Easy to die though, or easy for it to die. No, it's just purely so that he doesn't die. Anyways, it might, in theory, it might be a horrible build, I don't know. Gonna test it out though. Redas, not green. I missed a unique ring back there? Oh, I did! Heretic! Oh man, thank you! If that is an SOJ, DB's gonna give you a big hug. Can you watch it be like fucking SOJ and I was gonna leave it behind? Thank you, Heretic. Thank you so much. If it's an SOJ, you're taking it? That's the third unique ring, by the way, this stream. I gotta say, I think this is my favorite necromancer. I mean, I hate doing Ubers with a summon, but between Bone Necro and Poison Necro, I think this might be my favorite MF setup. Alright, let's check out this ring. Heretic. Dwarf Star? Alright, where's... Oh, I don't have Kane. Okay. It is! Fuck, I should have just left it behind. Angel. Should have just left it behind, but thank you, Heretic, for the sharp eyes, brother. Appreciate it. Super sharp eyes. No! Dimensional shard, it's blue! F. One of these days. Heretic? Oh, did I pronounce his name wrong? Come on, that's nothing new. Atrocious AT map. It is definitely not the best AT map. But with that being said, I don't really want to reset my pit map. I'm just farming both just to switch it up for you guys. It's definitely not the best AT map though. I'll admit that. I don't think I ever want to reset the maps on this just because I don't have the same map seed, but I have the exact same map tile as Filch. So for that reason, I just don't want to reset it. Warp bike, F, not F. Oh. No, never played Halo. Well, I did play some of the original, but like for Xbox, way back, played a little bit of that, but 7 small charm. Find. What's up, Sir Fox? How's it going, man? You up there? What's the command for Grail Lake? Exclamation Grail. Get all my remaining items.
I am overburdened.
Melius. It is, yeah. Just don't scroll back to the start of stream where I died. But yeah, it is a fun character. What's up, Edward? How's it going? Nope, no Hotspurs, man. Still working on those. Yeah, this AT map, like once I figure out kind of the boss spawn pattern, it's not, like, it's definitely not GG, but at least with power, like I know where everything is, it doesn't take me too long to run it, so I don't think it's that bad, but I'm a McCormick. Oh, I needed the shale room, baby. Complete my druid weapon. Thank you so much for the super chat, Matt. Appreciate it, man.
Need mana.
Hey, let's make my god tier Fireclaw Druid weapon. Gotta add 7M small charm too. Jigger draw, Eth Biggins, nice. What's up, Inarin? How's it going? Is Duress decent armor for Mercenary? It's decent. I think Treachery's better because you get the IS and the Fade proc when it goes off. But let's make this 666 Druid weapon. So I need 110 increased attack speed, so 60, 80, 95, and then another 5 and 10. That gives me 110 total. And then these are 2 junk jewels. They're not fire res, but this way I get all the IS that I need, and I can hit 3 frames per second attacking with Fire Cudgel. So, style points, go like that. There we go. 110 IAS, 26 cold res, 26 lightning res, for 3 frames, Fire Claw, Bear Druid. Let's do it up. Yeah, I might do that next stream or something. Chris Hoffman, do mods get you banned from Battle.net? Yeah, I don't think you can use the HD mod on Battle.net. They would ban you or whatever. Same with Pluggy. That's kind of single player stuff if you want to run that, fortunately. Another Glymph weapon. Dude, I got 3 of them. I got a 6 fire faceted sword. I got 4 cold faceted, 2 Isterns. And then I got that bad boy. I hate archers so much. The Glymph for Sickoid weapon. The Jimbo's weapon too. Why wouldn't I suck at the jewels in the middle? I thought that pattern looked cool on the one side. I could have put them in the middle, but I put it on the middle with my Istrunes, but I kind of like that pattern where they're offset on the other side. This is a personal preference thing, but you only see it when you look at the weapon on the character. Play Neki, thank you so much for the sub. What is this be right back joke from? What did Bez do that I don't? Chris Hoffman, thank you so much for the sub. So you guys are saying you'd rather have seen them in right here in the center instead of there? I don't really see the big deal, but Chris, thank you so much for the sub. Matuus, this is a summon necromancer man. It is.
Greetings.
The mercenary is the summon. If you're having trouble with your mercenary dying in Aaron, I would suggest treachery, insight in an Eth base. You can't get an Eth base, non-Eth temporarily, and Telrash's Mask for life leech and res. So when the fade does proc, you'll have capped res, DR. And he attacks fast. The 45 IS on the body armor. And then Insight actually does quite a bit of damage with the critical strike if you can get a good roll. And obviously CTA too. Like, the Mercenary is going to get tanked until he has CTA. And Fortitude's also like the really big armor to help with Merc survivability, but you're obviously not quite there yet with your gear. Excuse me, so that's what I'd recommend.
Presence honors me.
Started your Holy Grail 2 weeks ago after 10-year break. I use Tal's Mask, working on CTA right now. Right on, dude. Yeah, if you grind out LK, get that CTA. Tal Helm or Steel Skull works well too. The nice thing about Tal's Helm though, when your mercenaries are low level early on, is you get that all resistance. So your mercenaries' reses are going to be close to capped before fade procs. Because my biggest argument against treachery, everyone's like, "Oh, treachery's the best," and it is awesome armor, but I've done entire runs before where I haven't had to see the fade proc, right? So it's just not reliable. So you can't always just count the 65 all res that you get from fade, because it's not always going to be there. Matuus, Strank, thank you for the sub. At least that's my viewpoint with treachery, is you can't always just count on the 15 DR and all res, because it's not always going to be there. It has, Necro is going good, man. We're learning the build. They did die from amp damage and archers right at the start of stream, but other than that, it's going good.
Burdened.
Full jewel. Death Insight Iron Golem. This, yeah, typically I just use regular Insight, but I died and I didn't have one, so I just made it out of an ethereal one. I have so many at bases at this point. With the extra damage, it doesn't really do anything. That's why he's Eth, but... When I'm going to stream D3, I think I was going to originally do it Thursday or possibly Friday this week, but since the ladder reset, I was going to do it Monday. And I can't always change that. I was going to actually release a human bot video today, but then I decided to stream instead.
I am overburdened.
PJ, that information's on the screen there. Players 1, 501 MF. I could get well up into the 600s if I switched out Beast for 6 Istic Crystal Sword, but I'd rather have the Fanaticism Aura. This so the Mercenary gets faster kill. No worries, dude. You'll know for next time. Farm a lot of cows? Yeah, I could actually... I could farm cows with this setup if I wanted to. I'd probably switch out the Mercenary's weapon, maybe to Infinity. For players 3. Beast over Hodo? Yeah, because I'm just running 75 FCR. I don't need the extra 40. And Beast just gives Fanaticism, so the Mercenary hits harder and gets a kill quicker. So I can corpse explode quicker. That's really all this build's about, getting the first kill and then lighting up the room with corpse explosion. I don't have an Eth in Hades yet. That's why he's using an Eth Crown of Thieves. I have this horrible obsession with running all ethereal items on my Mercenary. Merc just looks so much better in all Eth. So I purposely run a worse helmet, just so he's all Eth. Like, I actually like this build enough that I would possibly jam an ethereal in Dariel's. Just need to find one first. D4 items look closely to D3. What's up, Vapor? Yeah, well, I gotta actually play D3 and get an idea what the itemization system's like. But overall, I have really positive impressions so far on D4. What am I gonna run? I was thinking the Whirlwind Barb. Something easy. Champ V-Gaze? I don't want the cold damage. shatter the odd enemy, then I can't corpse explode. That's the only issue. If you guys didn't have cold damage, I'd be using it. 500 MF, how? Nagels, Perfect Topaz Shaco, all MF, all charm inventory, like 2 Nagels, Enigma, Perfect Topaz Shaco, 4 Travelers. I get it. I mean, I can actually get, you could add 180 if I ran a 6-istic Crystal Sword. That was your weapon suggestion earlier, Bambic. Use obedience. Does it have cold damage? I'd have to actually look at obedience. Do I have one on this mercenary? Or this character? Insight, insight. Oh. I don't have one. What base is the beast in? It's in a Berserker Axe. The only reason I put it in that is if I ever want to use it for melee damage. The option's there. I could have used something with lower requirements, but I just ended up choosing not to. If I ever want to run that weird, totally out there build where you actually use beast to attack with. So I just kind of kept my options open. That's why my necromancer actually has 190 strength, because he's not strength bugged. Bogdan, just run as much as you possibly can while still being able to kill Mephisto. So early on, that literally might just be like 100 MF. And then slowly add more and more as you can. Like, you're going to want to be like 63 FCR. You might have to sacrifice some specific gear to get that and not run all MF. But I mean, if you run like... I have it on my Barbarian, I can show it to you. You run a 3 Perfect Topaz helmet and a 4 Perfect Topaz body armor. Then run like Spirit and a Crystal Sword, like Mage Fist or something. You know, FCR rings to get 63. That should be plenty of MF. But I'll show you... Like, this is the kind of stuff I ran on my sorcerers way, way, way back a long time ago. If I still have it. Thought I did. Okay, I'm not sure where it is, but I just run, it was a great helm with 3 open sockets that I put 3 Perfect Topaz in. And then it was a Dust Shroud with 4 Perfect Topaz, and then I ran Rhyme for MF, Spirit, Crystal Sword, Mage Fist, and then I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 FCR rings. You want to do it also with your Mercenary? If you roll a map where the Trav Council isn't close to the moat, then you can keep like an Insight Mercenary, but if the council like gets triggered by their AI when you're moat tricking, they'll just run the mercenary over. So it's up to you whether or not you want to pot or... Master, how do I have so much space in my stash? I'm using a Diablo II single player mod called Pluggy. Gives me extra space, Torch and Annie events, ladder only rune words. Some cool things like this stat hub pages where I can like go over extra stats that aren't there, like it adds them up for you. What's up, Carl? It's a really nice Diablo 2 single player mod. Zerker. Yeah, this isn't the best MF character, but it's fun and it's absolutely viable. D3 Hipster Thursday. Could be. I could stream D3 this Thursday. I was planning on waiting for the reset, but I also wanted to try a little bit of PoE as well. I know I haven't played at Lurks Below. Another game I want to stream. I have too many variety games on the go, and I don't have it. I'd have to buy it. I mean, what's Diablo 3, like 40 bucks now? That's not the end of the world. I didn't watch any of the ExileCon stream. I did watch the trailer for, yeah, I know, half the price of Death Stranding. And probably more fun. I did watch PoE too. Looks cool. Emmy, good luck, have fun. Did you pick your name after the motor? The Hemi? By the way, did anybody watch Ford versus Ferrari on the weekend? I went to watch that with my wife, and I really enjoyed that movie. It was frickin' good. I think that Ford GT40 is such a badass car. It's the only North American built car to ever win the Le Mans, the 24-hour Le Mans. And the year that they won it, all three of them, they went 1, 2, 3. And then they won 66, 67, 68, 69. I think 4 years in a row, or maybe it was 5 years in a row. What's up, no comment? What's up, Daddy DB? I did not watch the new Terminator movie. I heard it got really good reviews, but it absolutely tanked. Chris Pratt, D2 has no replayability. Yeah, like I'm just doing it for, honestly, the campaign, and to just have a better idea of what the game's like, because I've never seriously played it. Be nice to at least have a bit better understanding of what Diablo 3 is like before Diablo 4 comes out. It's a fox! Fuck, where's my merc?
Tell us a story where your brain had a realm down.
My wife would tell you my brain has a realm down every day, Sir Fox. Every day. I can't think of one off the top of my head though, buddy. My wife would tell you every day. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate it. How's your 10k pin run project going? Just think, now that you're doing the Barbarian, 10k runs is actually going to be like 14,300. D3 killed Deckard K. Purple Butterfly, right? I still need to see that cinematic.
D3 killed Deckard Cain. How can we support this?
It's all for Diablo 4, Matthew. All for Diablo 4. Just think of it that way. That was a story when I grew up on a farm. Billy, I can't tell that story. Nate Moon gets pissed off every time I tell it. Why is that so smooth, but then archers wrecked me? Don't get it. Reality, why don't I stream on Twitch? Just because I do actually stream on Twitch, believe it or not. You can follow me. The link's in the description, but I just use it for variety streaming. And since I make Diablo 2 or Diablo in general YouTube content, and then I stream on YouTube, they just kind of work together. Simultaneously grow my channel instead of trying to grow a Twitch and a YouTube. I mean, my YouTube's a lot bigger. Like, I'm almost at 27,500 subs versus I think I'm at 2,000, almost 2,000 followers on Twitch. Yeah, I usually just use it for streaming variety. Like Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy Remastered. Have you guys played that? That was my last stream. That game was fun. I thought I was way better at it when I played PlayStation 1, but apparently I suck. Do I use do I do YouTube for a living? No, I don't. It's just like on the fun or on the side kind of job that I make a little bit of money at. You love that game, brother? Which is better monetization in place?
Overburdened.
Twitch is... it's different, like... I get way more in donations on YouTube than, like... where Twitch is, like, all about subs for the most part, right? Whereas the summons... I feel like Twitch streamers make more off of subs than they do donations. It's like YouTube, it's kind of the opposite. Chris, I played the Danger Zone during your hockey game. EB approves. Oh, really? It's more donations then? Okay, interesting. I thought it was the opposite, where it was all about like gifting subs and that versus... And I didn't do an AT around that time. Oops. Oh, someone asked me what's the point of MFing in single player? I'm just trying to get all the items in the game. Like, I'll just put it this way. This is just a random example. Like that one stream, 3moth, somebody dropped $200 in donations, which was fucking insane, right? But then they don't... like, YouTube has like a membership thing. It's the same as a Twitch sub, right? But... so they drop $200 donations, but they won't, like, member up. But, like, I feel like on Twitch, it would be like... gifting 100 subs or something. Maybe I'm wrong though, I don't stream enough on Twitch to know. Any stream support's awesome, I'm not complaining. That was kind of like my observation of how it kind of changed a little bit between Twitch and YouTube, but... Cosmic, good luck. Bring the request for your Omen and your Vex. CTA and Hodo, buddy. No, I'm not complaining at all, Billy. I'm just saying, like, that's what the biggest thing that I noticed is the difference is, it's like... But then again, I don't stream enough on Twitch to really know. CBA with the council? Oh, CTA with the council, right.
Greetings.
Honestly, the chat, laying into me hasn't been as bad as a Hammerton, so... I prefer the map style in Diablo 2 or Diablo... I haven't played enough Diablo 3 Knifey. I'm gonna do my first real D3 playthrough late this week or next week, so... I can let you know better then. Windhammer. Don't waste my time? No, I want to at least do a playthrough of it. Do the campaign. I feel like I should at least do a one run playthrough. Kind of gearing up and getting ready for Diablo 4. It's easy. Yeah, the season, yeah, it does start. I just can't really play it this Friday. That's the problem. I was gonna I was thinking about starting it on Monday, because I'm going away to a cousin's wedding.
I'm overburdened.
I'd stream it on YouTube, Sickoid.
This place has the stench of
It won't last. Play Diablo instead. I'm at least gonna give it a playthrough. After Asmodon, I quit. The worse than Death Stranding? That's a game that I bought that...
enough mana.
Got that mana burns annoying. Before he finishes E2. I wonder if his Kozagon's gonna pick up his, he's just gotta get through Act 5. Ah, Dimensional Blade. What's a man gotta do to get a Dimensional Shard? Carl, I'm 1.13 because that's the version that I need to use the single player mod that I'm using. Oh, Pluggy? No comment. Why am I not using summons? For this style of MF and this setup, you don't need them. You see the Telestomp. Mercenary gets the kill. Amp damage, corpse explode. Rinse and repeat. That's all this build's about. At the time, he one-hits stuff before I even get to cast Amp. It's not too bad, unless you have an issue with archers like I did in the pits, but for the most part, no comment. It's actually... I have almost 1,000 damage absorbed with Bone Shield, so... Didn't download Pluggy because of... What was the error? Matthew, did you try troubleshooting in the Discord? Anybody wants to join it? Description? If you're trying to do Pluggy, it's best to start off fresh. You can kind of mess up the installation if you already have... a regular Diablo installed, so it's best to just uninstall everything and then start with 1.13 Pluggy, and then if you want to play Battle.net, you can have multiple installs. You just basically duplicate your file folder and then you rename it depending on what you want to play. Ghost, thank you so much for the sub.
Where can I take you?
Yeah, we're 75 FCR. Golem is Insight. Insight rumored for mana recovery.
Oh, hi there.
So there's room for improvement. I could run better Travs. One MF and Angel Ring there. I could swap out the Beast for 666 Crystal Sword. That's even more MF, but 500 is enough for me. What do I want from D4? Hyper. I'm doing it because I don't want to repair my Enigma. I use Raw Runes. My Enigma is in a superior Dust Shroud, so it's astronomically expensive to repair. So it's just better to single repair around it and then just use a Raw Rune when I have to. Yeah, I could use an MF. I just don't think... I can go sifting through my stash. I might have a caster ammo with MF. Like a Necro. I wanted to kind of a Necro with skills. Kind of picky that way instead of... Sword. Yeah, I know it is. It's also like extra bone armor and stuff. It's just... when I get to the point of 500 MF, I just don't really care too much to go past it. I'll take a look at the end of this run and see if I have a better caster amulet. Because you actually recommend using Mage Fist, right, Thelch, over Rangs for this setup? Just to get the extra corpse explosion? Yeah, this build could chaos. You just need to kind of be aware of the positioning of the Iron Golem. Like, I can do a chaos run. I just don't want to lose my Iron Golem. Just the same idea. Although I don't know how the Iron Golem and Mercenary will do against Diablo. With no revives, because I don't even have any hard points in revives. Guess we'll find out. What do I do for Diablo, Belch? Oh, I did. Yeah, I just lost my Iron Golem. Fuck, see? Fuck! That's what I mean. No fudge. Alright. This is the last Iron Golem I'm gonna chew up today. If I lose another one? It was a life stat bug? Yeah, I don't even know what a life stat bug is. Anyways. That's the last one.
What do you need?
Okay, man. I'm not blaming. That is my fault that he died. 100% my fault. I mean, maybe if I ran like a clay golem with an insight mercenary where I wouldn't have to worry about it. James! 5-month anniversary? So much, buddy. I think it's 6 months you get a D upgrade. What D Iron Golem? No way. Crazy talk.
I need a key.
5-month subiversary today. Take my money.
Thank you, James. Appreciate it, buddy.
This is the stench of
You a cast around with the Zealer? What do we have for time? Hour and 30 minutes? What do you guys want to do? 2 hours of Summon Necro, 2 hours of Trav? Or... You guys can decide. Two and a half of Trav. A lot of Trav and go running. Ice Amazon? It's gotta be a character that I have at the moment. Act 3 Secret Chest Farm. Hey, I did get a Vex rune doing that shit. Just quit my job and farm Trav. I wouldn't make enough money. Maybe if it was real life Trav. Blizz source Trav runs. I'm not set up for Blizzard at the moment. That's what I want to do when I get Death's Fathom, is I want to run an 18k full damage Trav setup. Full skillers, faceted Ormus, or Blizzard Ormus robes, faceted Nightwings, the full shebang. Trav drops plenty of money. Does. Right on, Warmonger. And become a dillionaire, huh? What an odd place to have champion spawn. Way back in there. I feel like even though it's players 1, since you get so much AoE with Corpse Explosion, you still get some decent stuff. Even though like this on players 3 would be a lot more. You're heading out, Monster? Alright, thank you for tuning in, man. I'll see you next stream. I'm not gonna check out Warmonger. Am I gonna play the new Pokemon? No, probably not. I thought about variety streaming some of the originals, if I can somehow get like an emulator set up, but why skip so many white mobs? They don't really, well, first of all, the white mobs can't drop every item in the game, and they have a lot worse drop rates than champions and boss packs. But I am getting a lot of white boss kills with Corpse Explosion anyways. Way more than I would with a Pit Circer, that's for sure. Oh! Triple. Thank you for the sub. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you so much. Appreciate it. I was gonna say triple Asian letters, but I just... Can you get J mods from LKHS? Yeah, you can. Oh wait, not from... I don't know if you can get it from the super chest. You can 100% like weapon rack one. I don't see why you couldn't get one from a super chest. I'm sure there's a couple monarch patterns in there, or a couple blue monarch patterns, but I think your best bet at getting a J mod is just checking blue monarchs as they drop while you're like mass farming. I think that's your best option. And still like hope and pray, and you'll probably never see one your whole life, but closest I've come is a chromatic. Oh, they can? Okay, so yeah, that would be an option. I don't think it'd be the best though. Michael, I'm a god. Thank you, man. Just a regular guy though. But I've gotten a chromatic monarch of deflecting. That's the closest I've got. Just a regular guy with no legs. Chicken, you made it. Put my pants on one stub at a time. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? What's going on, chicken? See you, buddy.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Hoping for a Dario's visage. Could weapon rack one. I think you're better off just farming Pisto. I feel like your best bet with weapon racking is to try and get like a base. Like maybe like an ethereal paladin shield or something like that. But I mean, I have weapon rack or armor rack some crazy stuff like free to blizzard armor's robes. That's probably the best one that I've gotten. When I get snowed in this winter, it's got to be like mountains of snow for me to not make it into work. I feel like I get tired after like 4 or 5 hours anyways when I stream. It'd be different if I was doing like an IRL stream or like just chilling, relaxing, watching videos of viewers, but trying to like go ham magic finding for like multiple hours on end. Even though I debated doing like 12-hour Pendle stream. Future. Gonna be a 1.5 meter day in December. We'll see, no comment. If there's that much snow, then that means my wife would be home, which means I won't be streaming all day. I can just tell you right now. Unless, like, we get, like, 10 meters of snow and she's stuck at work, but even then...
I am overburdened.
That's my day job. I work for an electrical iron manufacturer, extruder operator, so I put the rubber insulation coating on heavy-duty electrical cables that are used in everything from like day-to-day use to like factory, mining applications, that kind of thing. Just depends on the size of the wire. A good chaser. Better put on a blanket? Don't know how well that would go over, buddy.
Just tell her to put on a blanket. No cuddles.
I feel like I'm getting a lot of, despite this being like a big map, I kind of get like a lot of boss back spawns. What it feels like anyways. Am I around Mississauga? Yeah, I am, Max. Are you from Ontario? Canada? Like some of them no, but they're only ones that would actually care about streaming. I work with a lot of older people, which they wouldn't give a fuck.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Oh, so we're gonna get some drops here or what? Oh, I forgot I was supposed to check if I have a necro amulet with MF. Shit. We'll check after these 2 runs. So, what are you guys' thoughts and opinions on this build? Like it, you hate it, you think it's dumb, it's niche, effective? I misspelled what? For leading? You're what? What's up, General Moses? Billy, you're watching on 360p? I wonder why the quality was so shit. Oh man, brother. Thank you for watching on 360p. That's support. Looks fun, but it's a summon build with no summons. Fair enough. Does the job though. Here's like, did I get a new webcam?
The order welcomes you.
That made everything 5 times worse? Oh, Billy. Like to see some summons, Raven? I mean, you could put 1 hard point into revives if you really wanted to. You absolutely could. But, how did I mess up my name, Matthew? Or the stream name? And I count the champions this level, this run. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that was 2. Is that, yeah, so it's 4, 5, okay. Okay, so 6. Jason, I'm trying to collect every item in the game. If you type in exclamation grail, you'll see the remaining items that I'm missing. Do some Kuros temple runs? Not on this character. I'm not chewing through another iron golem today. With all those snakes and stuff. Max damage summoner. Mike, what are my thoughts on D4? Pretty positive. Just a little bit of concerns about the itemization system, what it'll be like for drop rates and like variability of items through the game. Like if rune words and then working your way all the way up to the mythics, like if they'll all be valuable or if it'll only be hunting for mythics. But overall, pretty positive. I have a little bit of concerns about those, like I forget what they're called now. The cave running or whatever. That if the end game is just going to be like Diablo 3 with rifts, but pretty positive. I feel like the open world concept is really neat, but it also makes me wonder if trying to make the world so big and expansive that they'll skimp in some other areas where they wouldn't if it wasn't an open game concept. But that's the thing I care the least about, to be honest, is the whole open world idea. Like, it's cool, but that's like, it's neat, but it's at the end of the day, like riding horses and mounts everywhere. That's something that, like, if it was in the game or wasn't in the game, I wouldn't care either way.
It's locked.
Yeah, that's a big thing, right? Because I hope that it's honestly, I do hope it's a slightly less grind based than Diablo 2. It'd be nice. Because then I think it discourages bots, but or like, you know, trading economies and shit like that. But at the same time, I hope it's not like Diablo 3 where everything just drops and you're fully geared in like 2 days. Oh, JT! Yes, I gotta look for that. I will, brother. This run, I promise. Early Reaper Souls, it took way longer than nowadays. Never played. That's interesting though. But I know you said multiple times that Reaper Souls like is not bad. A lot better than the original. Still missing on a Rax, James? Alright, see if I can find a better amulet for my... The one thing I do need to watch, though... We'll check, I think they're in the shared stash, but not entirely sure. Okay. Check shared stash first. Oh, necromancer with MF. That's 2 to poison and bone with 24 to strength. Life and mana, which is kind of cool. 2 necromancer, 10 FCR. I could do something like that for an extra 10 MF, but or that. MF and fire res. 2 necromancer, 9 gold find. Necro gold find again. What else? Summoning. Or could use that, 20 FCR. What do you think about that, Felch, for 125? 20 FCR, 14 MF. 3 ammies at 23 MF. So I could... But I do think I have more caster amulets somewhere. Oh, there we go. There we go, Felch. 2 to Necro, 9 FCR with 19 MF. So I gain an extra 9 MF if I use that. And I get to keep my 2 skills, too. Alright, we'll really crank out MF for the next little bit on the Necro. We'll switch out 49 Travs and we'll rock those for extra MF.
Your presence honors me.
The only thing I have to watch is, like I said, with amulets. As soon as I pull the Ami off, I lose the 2 dex. You need 59 dex. As soon as I pull the amulet off, I have 58. So I need to... So I need 59 dex. Oh, fuck. There, 59 dex, everything is equipped. My MF. Caster amulet. Drop the Maras. And we'll see what the total MF is now. 516. Put on Zealer and call myself a Zealer Poison Necro? Now we're rocking hardcore MF. Must have had a little bit less than 401 because I added more than that, but... It's like I get 1 extra MF there, 1 extra there, that's 30. And I could even go crazy with the 6-ist Crystal Sword. So 516 plus 180 if I ran a 6-ist Crystal Sword.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
I have worse res though. I don't know if that's going to be... If that's going to trouble me or not in the Ancient Tunnels. We'll see. We'll find out.
I can't carry it.
Yeah, no res is fine for the pits. I'm just worried about Ancient Tunnels. Just the poison damage mostly. Most annoying part there.
I can't carry it.
This clear speed, don't need to worry about it. AT should be fine, just watch Telly Stomp. Find out. Now there is a version of this build where the necromancer uses the bow Faith for a higher fanaticism aura. Now I know that one would trigger everybody to all hell, so we'll leave that one to Thelch, but you can also run an Act 5 mercenary with this setup. It's actually viable. You can run like Act 5 Death or something with G-Face, and then amp damage with Beast, and you really want to, you can run something other than an Act 2 Merc. Jay, you like my eyes? Thank you, buddy. These are my concentration eyes.
Good day.
I could even get more MF if I included, like, if I ran something like an E-bugged Chains of Honor and then like a chammed Steel Skull, I could get even more MF with the Mercenary kill, but I don't think it's worth it because a lot of times the Mercenary is just going to kill one of the white mobs and then you corpse explode everything. So I don't think an MF stack approach on the Mercenary is worth it.
I am overburdened.
If the Merc kills him, Jason, and he has extra MF, it stacks with your MF. So something like a 50 MF Steel Skull and a Chains of Honor would give an extra 75 MF. So if I'm running 516 and the Mercenary gets a kill, it'll be 516 plus 75. So there is some builds like the Pit Singer or the Pit Zerker where it might make sense to do that. This particular setup, I don't really think it does. What's up, Surya? What's going on, buddy? Again, I'd say like ask Belch and see what he thinks, but I don't think it's worth it. I think you'd rather have Fortitude for the extra damage. And Silverin. If an E-bug Chains of Honor and something like an Ethereal Steel Skull with a Chamron, if that would make sense, to stack MF instead of using Fortitude on your Mercenary. I said that I don't think it would make sense. I feel like you just want to get the kill as quickly as possible. Chains of Honor out like this. It is extra damage in MF, but
I am overburdened.
I'm sure someone on Battle.net has done it, Blocksky. Man, last wish Iron Golem. Losing one of those. Hamp, yeah, this is single player, correct. Single player pluggy mod. That's why you see all the extra stash space and stuff. Not your typical Battle.net setup.
This place has the stench.
Golem will cast Fade for extra damage reduction. Pretty much, Jason. The whole idea is just having a really powerful Mercenary and giving him support with battle orders. Or sorry, support with Beast, and then casting amp damage, and then getting the first kill, and then just corpse exploding the whole screen. The whole idea behind the build. And trying to do it as fast as you possibly can, with as much MF as you can stack. I would argue that you do have summons because you have your Golem and your Mercenary. If you wanted to, you could cast Revives. It's just, you don't really need them. Because you're already killing stuff so fast. Amp, thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate it. It is a summon necromancer, though. What else would you call it? Bike necro. I'll just probably just sit back laughing at all the comments. Last time ever played bike necro today. The one and only stream.
I can't carry anymore.
Ricochet. Damn, he was stone skin. I was wondering why it took so long to get the frickin' kill. Ross, I did not clickbait you. It's magic finding, it's Diablo 2, it's the necromancer. And I have an iron golem. Maybe a bone necro. Peter, where are the skeletons? Don't need them. I could summon skeletons every run if I wanted to, they just don't do anything.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Wait, not bone spear on first attack? What do you mean, Mr. Koshi? Jimbos! Is this so injured? We swapped our gear around a little bit, Jimbos. Gained 21 MF on the amulet, and then used better Travs. 516 MF. True team MF. I can actually get another 14 if I drop the, oh sorry, 19. If I dropped the Tomb of Town portal and it wasn't doing pits and ancient tunnels, like if I was just doing pits, I could gain another 14. I really wanted to. What's a Tesladin, Ross? Hammered in, or sorry, a Zealer Paladin with Dual Dream, and then I don't know if they use Grief or Crescent Moon. It's basically just Zeal with a lot of lightning damage. I think they use Grief, don't they? Or maybe they use Crescent Moon. Never built the character, but it's definitely around a Dream Helmet and a Dream Paladin Shield. Oh, you're... Can't tell if you guys are fucking with me or if you're actually serious. Grief for Last Wish? Why? Okay. Might sound like an idiot here, but why Last Wish? For the aura? Okay. I've rolled 3 griefs on this character. 375, the highest. Isn't it better to Bone Spear to be on the first attack instead of a normal attack? The bones, you might be confused. The Bone Spear is only from this item right here. The 50% chance to cast level 16 Bone Spear on striking. That's where it's coming from. It's not coming from the necromancer himself. The whole idea is to just get the first kill, Mr. Koshi, and then corpse explode everything. A bone necro it's the same concept, just getting the first kill and corpse exploding, but you're using the skill Bone Spear. But you're probably just seeing the bone hue and then thinking it's a bone necro.
I can't carry anymore.
The drops on this character have been absolute garbage. I did get 3 unique rings today. It's kind of cool. Did get better runs or better drops on the druid though. Chicken chasers. Have you been to Mississauga, buddy? Why would you say that? The armpit of Ontario. It's like the sister city to Toronto, which is the biggest city in Canada. Yeah, I live outside of Mississauga. Is there anything cool that comes from Toronto? Toronto Raptors, Drake, Justin Bieber, CN Tower, Ripley's Aquarium. Fuck, what else? Royal Ontario Museum is pretty cool. Koshi, I do not have a build video on this character yet. It's actually my next planned build video. I want to see how many dislikes I can get on a video. Dead mouse? Haven, I don't even know who that band is. I don't even know who your favorite band is. How can you dislike it a principal, Jimbos? I don't like all characters. I think I'm almost where I was before I died. Experience-wise. Just about. Cool things from Toronto, not Drake. You guys don't like Drake? I hate his music, but he's Canadian, nice dude. I don't hate his music, but... Because I'm joining team. Did you see my druid claw weapon I made today, buddy? Gonna make a fully synergized Armageddon Fireclaw Werebear. Good person, terrible music. There's something just so satisfying about doing that. Telly stopping and then... Oh man, what a gorgeous build. Gonna ignore an IK mole? Cam scratch. We're way past IK moles at this point. Way past. Mole love roast you? Why would I want to roast you? Just don't roast DB. It's enough of it on Discord. Gonna roast some more chicken. I was watching highlights from that Left 4 Dead stream Koza got made. That was hilarious. Just throwing Molotovs on you guys. I really want to play that game for variety with you guys for fun. What's my favorite band? I don't really have one, to be honest. I just listen to top 40 music, whatever's on the radio station. Like way back in the day when I was like a teenager, I would say like Linkin Park. Really like them, but Ghost Gun's a piece of crap. The game looks like it's a lot of fun though, Left 4 Dead. I got a lot of variety games I gotta... But Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, I need to finish Resident Evil 2 playthroughs. Dead Space 3. Gotta finish Crash. There's just way too many games I gotta get through. Whole Top Gun album. That song came on at work, and I was fucking jamming away at work. I love Danger Zone. If Danger Zone doesn't get your blood pumping, then... I don't know. Kenny Loggins. I just picture Tom Cruise when he was like 25, 30, flying down the straightaway in his crotch rocket. Good shit. Alright, this is going to be my last run here. Then we're going to throw Enigma on the Trav Zealer. And we'll spend the last bit of stream grinding out a Jaw Rune. Matthew, save Kane? Nah, who needs to save Kane? And buy ID scrolls. I did save him on my fire druid. Recently. It was kind of funny. John Magnus wanted me to save him badly. Alright, let's farm some Travinco. December 1963. What's that about? Is that when the song was made? Danger Zone? Revving up the engine, listen to her howl and roll. Hell yeah! Highway! Fucking love that song. To the danger zone. Dun, dun, dun. I really need to get a superior 3 open socket sacred armor. Then I could make sacred armor Enigma specifically for this build. What's up, Elite? You're a little late. It's all good, bunny. Glad you're here. Probably going to be streaming D3 shortly, Elite. Figured you're probably happy to hear that. I am Superman. As long as it stays dark, gritty, somewhat based like Diablo II, like the loot system. Kind of along that lines. It's kind of like, because it's so early in development. I was watching some more stuff on like the world boss events, like the Shava and stuff, which it kind of looks cool, but it also looks a little like spastic on the stream when the screen, excuse me, when there's like up to 12 people, like all attacking the world boss. But German, Trav Zealer with 32 life. Sick find, man. That kind of looked like, it looked a little spammy on the screen to me, but it might be fun to do. I can see people trying to screw other people over during those boss events though. I can see that like becoming a thing. Just like the way people are. Some people want to see the world burn. You think Mercenary with a Might Aura, Pride Rune Word? No, Marcus. Something like this is going to be way more damage. Ethereal Reaper's Toll, because that chance to cast Decrepify reduces their physical resistance by 50%. So that's going to output way more damage than... Like even the curse like on your character will help you do more damage than like a Pride or a support Mercenary. The only time that's like typically used is kind of a Boazon setup. The problem with Pride, and the reason why the Mercenary does so little damage, is even with the level 20 concentration aura, the Rune Word itself has very low ED. That's the biggest problem with Pride. Like, concentration aura is nice, but the fact that it has such low ED, damage output's always going to be low. Jonathan, you found a Chamroon? Are you still looking for Jaw? I would love to get a Chamroon, man. War hat, that's Peasant's Crown. Coworkers are gonna go at you for singing Danger Zone. Have you queued up a bird, Jonathan? Could always queue up 2 birds if you are that desperate. Yeah, exactly, Billy. Pride has 0 ED, so even though it has Deadly Strike and the concentration aura, even with like Fortitude and G-Face, he's just not gonna do a lot of damage. But if you're like a Boson, Pride will rank her damage up through the roof. Ruby Jewel Fervor. Not for me. What do you want to make Enigma? That's what you like. You already have Infinity. If you already have Infinity, I'd say screw it. Cube the Burn. But if you want to make both, maybe you might want to hold off. Oh, Pablo, I gotta adjust that. Thank you for the... Definitely not running 516 MF this one. Draggy Boom, how's it going? Got a check mark beside you. 100,000+ subs. What's going on, man? Stream info. That was the summon necro setup. This one is players 388 MF. I have played a little bit of Path of Diablo Sailor Moon. I don't mind messing around on it for fun on a lot of resets, but not a huge, like, there's just some aspects of it that I don't like. Can I show you my mercenary gear? Yeah, absolutely. After this run. What's up? Yeah. The mercenary setup is super niche for this type of running as well. Yes, that was my wife. She told me she has a conference call at work and she told me not to scream. So if I drop a Chamroon, I can't scream. Mercenary's gear is Ethereal Reaper's Tool with Ruby Jewel Fervor for the Decrep proc to break physical immunities. Dravinkle. Ethereal Kira's Guardian for Cannot Be Frozen and ridiculous amount of res. And then I put a FHR Fire Res Jewel in it. And Ethereal Guardian Angel upped with, again, a 6 Dexterity Fire Res Jewel. So he has 90 Fire Res, and even under Conviction, he still has 90 Fire Res. And has the Decrep proc, Life Leech. Kind of like your God tier Travinkle setup. I've never actually had him die with this setup. Very expensive though. And I think the only way to make this setup better would be to, if you really wanted like min-max the crap out of it, if you put Sergio83, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, man. If you really wanted to min-max the crap out of this, you'd have like a Ruby Jewel Fervor and then 15 IS Fire Res Jewel and then a 15 IS Fire Res Jewel in here, because that would give you 45 increased attack speed and he'd have a faster IS breakpoint. But I need to find one of those jewels first. Oh, Subtrain, Kyle Mateus. Thank you so much for the sub, man. 2 subs right back to back. Jordan, Merc, Fortitude is great. It's just, he will die to Hydras. In Travincal. That's the reason why I don't use Fortitude. Dragon, yeah, I'm using the pluggy mod. Exclamation pluggy, if you don't know what that is. Single player mod that gives me ladder only room words, Torch and Annie. Extra stash space, a shared stash to transfer items between characters instead of muling, and a few other kind of quality of life changes. Things like this automatically adds up my stat hub, like my IAS, my MF, that kind of thing. Just a really nice quality of life Diablo 2 mod. It only works in single player though. But drop rates and everything is exactly the same as vanilla. What wand would you use? Try and find like a 2 open socket, like +3 to bow and spear, if you can get it. That is, and if you really want to go over the top, like maybe a Decrepify Curse or Amp or something like that on the wand as well. But you can make some pretty crazy plus bone skills with the right white wand base. You can get really high plus skill level. Like I actually think I could show you. I could show you what I have. It's not ideal. I can quickly show you my necro white wand. No problem, dude. This is currently what I have. +3 to bone skills, and then it. I guess it was +2. You can get higher. I think you can get +3. But yeah, that's the white one that I have. I don't typically use it very often though. Jordan, you never going back to Whirlwind because of the throw barb? I just gotta get that DMF lacerator. I could run a non-eth and there's probably 0 difference. I'm just super picky with my gear. Peanut, what's going on, buddy? You made it. Throw barbs are the best, just make it. My idea is to have an Enigma, 2 Hodos on the offhand. I want to teleport down to Bale, teleport to the throne room, do the first 2 Bale waves, or the first 3 Bale waves, then go back to town, repair my weapons, and then go again. It's kind of like my idea. Because I'm wondering if the amp damage, like a strong mercenary, if you can clear the Bale waves good. Might be total trash. Tried it. And red antlers. Nice. If rune drops depend on MF, they don't, Pablo. The only thing that's going to influence your chances of getting runes is player's difficulty to decrease the no drop rate on monsters. But MF, you could have 1,000 or 0. It has no bearing on the odds of a rune to drop. Man, I have, what do I want to check? I forget what I was going to check. It doesn't matter. Matthew, can I get you a job? What's your skill set? Exclamation Grail, Evie. Anybody can use that website. The Grail tracker. Anybody can use it. Just gotta set up an account for it. I think, yeah, you can do that. Okay, Ray. I've always just waited till I dropped a regular one. I didn't ever use the cube recipe to... Or does it not work, Jordan? I actually don't know. That's actually a question I don't know the answer to, just because I've never done it. I always just wait till a regular... no Tommy, it has no bearing. Should I update the title, guys? Travinkle. I was gonna put end Trav later. Just never did it. Oh, you're answering a pluggy question. Evan? Okay. Alright, Evan. There we go. Sorry about that. I butcher names all the time, though. Please don't take it personally. As far as you know, it won't work? Okay. Maybe it doesn't work on white items? I honestly don't know. I'd have to look at the Project Cube recipe. I can look on the area at Summit and figure it out. I go to Act 4 to save myself from running the dock every time. God, my switching is horrible. If I just save and leave the game... Check the scissors too. Like if I just save and exit here and restart. There, Jonathan. Oh, parent-teacher conferences, right on. Thank you for the membership upgrade, dude. Appreciate it. So you have to run the docks every time. Now you can put a hard point into Vigor, but it's 3 skill points that I have to take away from the synergies of Zeal. So I just didn't do it. But you can use Vigor and run the docks. It's just a hair faster to reset the map in Act 4 every time. I feel like my W button is broken or something. The flawless skull. Fuck off. There we go. Killer. Ooh, one of the defensive auras. We'll keep it, I guess. No worries, dude. It's just a fraction faster. I'd save you a couple seconds every run, but if you're doing hundreds of runs, kind of adds up. This is one of the characters where you can use charge and vigor. You can actually farm this relatively efficiently without the use of Enigma. This Enigma is always going to be a bit better. Pretty much with every build. Wait, is that one of the scepters I need? Hell Striker. That's a really rare drop in Hell Trav. But is that one of the ones that I need? I don't know if I need Hell Striker or if I need the other one. Anybody want to check my Grail account for me? That might be a Grailer. Do I need that? And it's a perfect roll? I do need that? No way. No way. Did I just get a Grailer off of Trav? Oh, man. Oh, I just got a Grailer. We're down to... Oh, man. I didn't even know that it was a Grailer. Jesus. What a gong show, eh? What a frickin' gong show. 11 items fucking remain, guys. I missed a small charm? Watch this be a 3-20-20. Literally watch this be a 3-20-20. I don't know which one it is. I literally got a Grailer, guys. Let's see some... Can I see some spam in chat, please? Carl, I'm catching you. What are you up to? That's fucking hilarious. Travinkle and I got a grailer. God damn. I know, time to update my grail. I know. I was trying to catch the bow tie. Billy, I'm coming for you. I am coming for you, buddy.
Hail to you, Jack.
Still 2 items behind. For some reason, it's just not quite as exciting as... It's still not quite as exciting as like Death's Fathom, but... Did I already have Nail Striker? No, I organized my stash, so... If the Grailer thing said that I don't have it, then I don't have it. Like, I went through and organized everything, so... Got a frickin' Grailer! Oh, it was checked off. Oh, no, if it's checked off, then I already have it. Okay, I'll check my... God, you guys got me all excited. Fuck! What's up, Kozakon? Frediza, thank you so much for the sub. Freddy, are you ready? Let me check my mule. You guys probably fucked me up. Got me all excited. Marcus, yeah, lower Karats would be the best way to farm burns for your affinity. Early on, yeah, it's the best. You needed Storm Eye. I did find Storm Eye? Tell you right now, I have everything organized Eth and non-Eth, so... Maces... Yeah, I don't have it. This is where it goes, right? It is a grail item. What are you guys doing to me? Oh, is it a set? Adrian, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, you're right. Fuck. Fuck. Adrian, thank you so much for the sub. I blame that on you guys. Chat takes the blame for that one. Oh, well, I thought I had a grailer. Thought I did. Thank you so much for the subs, though, guys. Appreciate it. Combat skills. Evelyn. Offensive ores. I don't even know why I'm keeping these, but... Blame it on everybody. Well, I better adjust that. We didn't get a grailer. False hype, I know. That'd be funny if I got Eth Bone here. It's the item I was running earlier. GG biddies. Nope. Matthew, it's not even 5 and you're loaded? Go Leafs, go. Wanted Hammer for the council? I prefer the Trav Zealer. Honestly, I think the Trav Zealer is just as quick. And I feel like it's a bastard to fucking telly stomp, sling hammers with all the walls and shit. I feel like just the Trav Zealer is better. It's a personal thing though. In every unique drop is Eth, anything that's not indestructible, Marcus. So some specific grail items like Tyrell's Might, they always spawn indestructible. If you tell you something, yeah, it's still though when they run off or they're single or whatever. It's plus with the walls and stuff. I feel like Trav Zealer's better. I'm not saying you can't run with Amberden, you absolutely can. It's just like a personal referencing whatever you like, but yeah, and some items, yeah, that's right. Some items always spawn ethereal, like ethereal, or what's that one axe? Is it called Ethereal Edge? It always spawns death no matter what. Ghost Flame is another one. Ginter's Rift? I'm pretty sure Ginter's Rift can be Eth or non-Eth. That's the Phase Blade, isn't it? Below Azeroth? James, back to the meeting Melee Monday. You missed a little... We thought we got a grailer, but we didn't. Syria, I cook a little bit. My wife's really picky, though. So I typically try and avoid cooking when I don't have to. I'd rather do dishes or go get groceries. Yeah, I thought Nell Striker was a grailer, but I already had it. That's a really rare drop, though. Nell Striker off Dravenkill. Don't blame my wife because I can't cook. Are you the cook in the house, Billy? Oh, that could have been... That could have been amazing. Like, can you imagine if that was... Imagine that rolled 3 to Tornado, 3 to, like, Cyclone Armor, 3 to Summon Grizzly, 3 open sockets. Except it all rolled trash. Fury Druid, or Fury, Summon Grizzly, and Fissure. That could have been unreal. Cook's naked in a... Chicken, imagine if everything was almost different. But it had the 3 open sockets, though. 3 open sockets. Bardrick, you're a Polish Diablo II fan? Right on, man. The council spawn with conviction there, and then the fire damage does nothing to my mercenary. But when you think about it, it's still relatively close because it rolled 3 skills and rolled 3 open sockets. It just rolled the wrong skills, right? Which is... kind of close. Christopher, if you're really weak, you're starting out, excuse me, players 1. If you have pretty good gear, players 3. If you're like top tier gear and you're trying to squeak out the no drop rate, I think players 5 is marginally better, but for the no drop rate. Pretty sure. But usually the difference between players 5 and players 3 is so minuscule that unless you have like a GG character that you can pretty much one-tap Mephisto with, there's no point. And if you're one-tapping Mephisto, you probably shouldn't be magic fighting him anyways. You should probably be farming other areas. Peace, you found a jar running cows? Very nice, dude. The last time I did these Trav runs, apparently I didn't have fanaticism on the main hand, which was kind of funny. If you ever want to refer Christopher, I do have a video on my channel. It's the Player's X Command, where I talk about the no drop rates for like white minions, champions, and boss packs, and endgame bosses, and the player's difficulty setting and how it affects all those. If you ever want to reference it. See. Yeah, pretty much Bilbo, exactly. Like if you're really desperate for like a metal grid, maybe wouldn't be so bad targeting him, but which I still need that goddamn item. No worries, dude. It's just there for reference if you ever need it. Ask away anytime, man. Anybody in chat ever has a question, I'll get it, or moderators will get it.
Impossible.
Never don't think you can ask a question. Anytime, anywhere, it's all good. Do you have a Mara's, Billy? I did recently I found that 29 Mara's. It was on the Necro earlier. I think it's going to be... where are they again? It's gonna be the original, like I think it's the original 5 minus the minus a paladin. So I think they'll have an Amazon. They have the Druid, Barb, and Sorceress. And then I think they'll have a Necromancer and Amazon. I don't think they're gonna have a Paladin. That's my gut. The only reason I'm thinking that they're not gonna have a Paladin is because for some specific levels in the game, they're gonna have a maximum of like 2 people or 4 people, depending on the area. So that kind of makes me think that they won't have like a party-oriented character like the Paladin with aura support, but we'll see. What's up, Carlo? But the Sorceress, you can't make male or female in D2, so... Or maybe you can, I don't know. That's my guess anyways, it's just really guessing.
I can't.
20s. Gotta get that loot filter going. Oh, you can be? Okay. Well, then I don't know what they'll do. Maybe they'll make it so you can only be a female? Is there a male and female druid? I think it's cool, the customization, like how you can change hair color, skin tone, stuff like that. I don't really care about making a male or female character, because like, I'll play Necro, Sorceress, Amazon, like, assassin. It doesn't really matter to me if the character's male or female, so I don't... Having like the option of making a male or female barb doesn't really appeal to me at all. But... You need to stop the custom shit, tell us who... Well, there's 5 confirmed, right? The base package. How much money would you guys be willing to spend in like microtransactions with D4? Like, would you guys spend 50 bucks to have a cool, like, pet or something? Or... I kind of think I would spend a little bit, maybe. But not... Definitely wouldn't spend more than... like 20 or 30 bucks. She-Hulk is turn up. What's She-Hulk? FHR, Fire Res Dex. $50 to put a big rack on your druid. I'm most excited for the druid. Like, that is going to be the character. Hands down, druid. First Diablo 4 character. Yeah, the aesthetics don't... It's all just cosmetic. It doesn't actually... You can't pay to win, Matthew. They specifically said that at BlizzCon, like they... No pay to win, but... Which I'm okay with, that's good. But I do support, like, paying cosmetics to... Not give yourself an advantage, but make yourself look good, because that's more revenue for Blizzard, for more content, patch updates, that kind of thing. Like, I'm wondering if their plan is to, like, when they drop... well, I don't mind them as long as they're just cosmetic only. I actually like them, but I'm wondering if they're planning on launching it and then it's going to be like, I wonder if they have like a 10-year game cycle plan for it. Like, I bet you that's what their idea is. Like, it'll literally be like they plan on like updating and having like a 10-year lifespan on the game, I bet. You like more items? Well, what is it again? There's magic, rare, set, mythic set, legendary, mythic, legendary, and then final mythics or something. I forget what they are. There's going to be a multitude of items. It's just whether or not they'll all be useful if you're only going to be hunting for like the final legendary items. That's like the biggest question, right? WoW stuff in D4. But they didn't say it's going to be quick though, right? It's going to be... They said that it's like a ways off, right? Like at least like a year and a half, 2 years off. And yeah, it's only cosmetics, Carlo. They said that at BlizzCon. Which I'm all for that, because like I said, it's more revenue that goes to them, which means more patch updates or content changes or additional shit for the game, right? It's not going to be like Diablo 2 where you're stuck with the same patch and nothing changes forever because they're not making anything off of Diablo 2 other than like the original sale of like a CD key. Or Mythic, right? That's what it was. Mythic was the final one. If it is... Diablo 2 is grinded for like 4 years straight by a small team. Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm mostly positive towards it, and cosmetic only microtransactions I'm good with. Like I'm happy with that. Come on, Trav, drop me something good. $50 ain't micro? Yeah, that's true. Well, what do you define as micro? Like $5 to $10? Burka, when is it planned for? Possibly this Friday, but more likely the following Monday. $2 to $20 microtransaction. When I do my D3 playthrough, though, I'm gonna take advantage of that fucking pet that you get for that $60 BlizzCon ticket. Gonna be rocking that thing. It better be really fucking sweet. Well, the thing is, Banjo, is they have to make money, right? They have to make money. They have to turn a profit. That's the end game goal with making a game, right? Like, they're not doing it for free. So, would you rather have it pay to win, like that stupid Star Wars game? You guys remember that a couple years back when you could just buy Darth Vader with your credit card and then you could kill everybody? That's not cool, right? But
I am overburdened.
cosmetics. That you see. 39 to life. And they also have to gobble on China's. Darth Vader's next. You guys remember that Star Wars game, right? Where there was a huge uproar where you could like, you could buy like Darth Vader and have him like super like souped up so that you would just destroy everybody. I just remember my brother-in-law showing to me on YouTube where somebody who really wasn't good at the game was just running over everybody because he spent like $1,000. You get Darth Vader. Battlefront 2? Okay, that might be the game. Thank you, Cam Squatch. Battlefront looked amazing. Yeah, I don't know if they changed it, Matthew, but I do know at one point, like early on in the game, you could have like Darth Vader, you could just kill everybody, you could jump up and down over walls, throw a lightsaber, just destroy everybody. You could take like 1,000,000 shots, so. Hearthstone is pay to win? Never played it. Alarco, yeah, I do think that people will play Diablo 2. You might see something like D3 where people might like, they might hate it and then they might go back to D2. Like, I'm never going to abandon D2, but I definitely will be putting some time in on D4. I'd probably switch it back to where maybe like just a couple times a month I stream D2 and then like be like a 75-25 split, I think. I mean, who knows? I might even like Diablo 3 and I might stream a little bit of it. Like, you look at... Oh, declone! I could do declone with my Zealer. What if microtransaction? That is going to be a thing, Carlos. They said that there's going to be the base game and expansions to buy, so it'll be something like paying to get the Necro in Diablo 3, which, I mean, like I said, they got to make money, right? So it doesn't bother me too much. 3 to Arcane, 2 to Shockwave. How should I switch my gear up? I'll throw on T-Gods for light absorb. Yeah, that's all I'll do is I'll just switch to T-Gods. I'm just gonna zeal him down. I'm not even going to. Oh, I'm doing this players 3 too. I didn't realize that. Fire damage will do nothing to me as well. Super, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Players 3 declone. Done. Oh, look, he's shattered too. There's nothing left. Just destroyed. You guys, we had some guesses on the anti-charm? He's gone like a VTEC Honda. Oh, this is a 2018 9. I doubt I can even beat that. 2018 9. $18.27. That's a nice guess, Kyle. I like that one. $11.20. What about the experience?
Good evening.
Your final guess is 2019-10. I like that one, James. 2018 9, go 2019 10. 15 15 6. 17 18 9. 11 18 9. Depto 13 16 5. Okay, Wolf, I like that guess. 2020 10 incoming. 2020 10 incoming. 11 10 6. Yeah. Nearly anti-perfect. That's a rip and a half if I've ever seen one. That was like, yeah, throw it on the ground. Dear Mother of God. What a trash anti-drop. Sell it? You can't sell, you can't vendor torches or... Wait, maybe you can vendor torches. Can you vendor anti-charms? Oh, well, back to Travinco. Long gone, though. We made a new game. Oh, you get 3 gold? Okay, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. It's not like you sell anti-charms, though. Oh, am I still? Yeah, okay, I gotta switch to String of Ears. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, Patrick. I like String of Ears for the DR and the extra damage reduction. Michelle Bellevue coming in with a large D tier membership. Thank you so much, man. Guys, can we spam some emotes and D's for Michelle? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you so much, man. The big, large D tier rank. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mitch. Mitchell. Oh, instead of Mitchell, it's Mitchell. I'm so sorry, Mitch. I'm so sorry, man, but thank you for the membership, buddy. Appreciate it. God, I feel like such a dumbass. I can't even say his name right. Thank you, Mitch. I'm not sure, Gentry. I did post a video today about a cool little article that I read on GameSpot. I posted it last night. I mean, I thought it was pretty crazy that during the final development stages, they lost all of the source coding of the assets of Diablo II. Like, it just corrupted on them, which is fucking mind-boggling, and they were able to, like, reconstruct the coding, but they lost the original art assets, which is... They said is, like, another reason why they think it'll be challenging and not worth Blizzard's time to do the D2 remaster. Good video, by the way. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, man. It just blows my mind that never made backups or anything. And so, like, they were able to get all the coding back from, like, reconstructing it from, like, little beta versions of the game, but the actual, like, hard coding for the assets is lost. Nobody has it, so... Matthew. Make money off that. It's true. It's true. I know, it's a pretty crazy story, isn't it, Kyle? I mean, I think it's crazy. Anyways.
D. Brunsky makes off bad name pronunciations.
Thank you, Matthew. Go Leafs, go. But thank you for the super chat, Matthew. I honestly, I didn't know that. Like, that was news to me, so... I don't know if you guys knew about that, but... Mitch! Another super chat after membership? Thank you so much. Do you imagine telling your bosses, though? They're like, oh, okay, so Diablo 2 is ready to be released in like 2 months, and they're like, we corrupted all the... We don't have it. It's fucking crazy. On Trav, what you got? What you got? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just telling you what Eric and Max Schaefer said. It's not that they don't have the coding. I'm not a game developer. I'm just relaying like what it said, but they have the coding, but like the original art assets they don't have. Which they said that if Blizzard wanted to remaster it, they'd have to completely reconstruct those original art assets. So it's just another thing showing that it wouldn't really be worth their time. It's not that they can't remaster it, it's just it'd be a lot of work and not worth their time. Like in their opinion, but who knows. Mitchell, you need help and cheers. You're from Hamilton, Ontario. Right on, dude. That's very close to me. Mitchell, Mitch. I'm so sorry, man. What I'm going to suggest is joining the Discord below. The link is in the description. You can ask me there as well as any of the moderators or anybody that's in that community. We have almost 3,000 members, and there's lots of people that'll be able to help you get geared up and started on Pluggy. I'll even post the link. There's the link for you. If anybody else wants to join too, guys, it's more than welcome to. But we can help you every step of the way there, buddy. So many Ontarians, I know, I like it, man. Like, Mitch is like literally like an hour drive from me. Pretty crazy. Sure, they lost stuff for Final Fantasy VII, but they're still remaking it. Yeah, it's not that they can't, AJ. Like, I tried to make that clear in the video. It's not that they can't. It's just that it's just going to be extra work for them to do it. It's almost like they need to remake everything, so. What charity did I donate to? I don't donate to any specific charity. It's sometimes the diabetes charity comes around for like at her door, I'll buy that. Or if I'm buying groceries and they're like, you want to donate to this, whatever, then I'll donate. But I don't actually specific charity that I... Although I did donate a shitload of money to the local hospital. Because we're getting a new one, so... And I did not realize this, that the Ontario government only pays for 80% of the brick and mortar. And then 20% of the brick and mortar the township has to pay. And then every single piece of equipment that goes into the hospital, the township has to what's the fucking word I'm looking for? They have to raise the money themselves. So I actually donated them more than $100 off of my work paycheck because they actually came to my work asking for donations, and I was like, shit, you guys need to actually buy all your MRI machines and stuff like that? Like, I don't know if it's different in the States, but I feel like that's a good way to donate, or a good cause to donate money to. Because those machines are just phenomenally expensive. Depto, I have like 140 members, not 3,000. I don't know what makes you think I have 3,000 members. Wish I had 3,000. Even then, it's like, it's unstable too. Where people might see like a massive influx in viewers because of a new game or something, and it's up and down, it's not consistent, right? So if you have like a mortgage payment, why are Canadians fluent in French? Because there's a province in Canada called Quebec that is like all primarily French based, so I'm not fluent in it. I can like speak a little bit of it, but everybody in public school and in Ontario at least, I'm pretty sure for Canada, is taught French up into like grade 10. I'm just curious, Depto, where you thought I had 3,000 members. Like, where does that 3,000 members? They just take it out of property taxes? Maybe they do. I don't know how it works. What's up, Roy? Jason, you ever learn French? How old are you, man? It's like mandatory up until... They say it's in Ontario. They offered it, but you didn't bother? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? So I may possibly be back tonight, guys, with 3,000 members would be 90 USD a year. But YouTube takes a cut of that, though. So it might not be 90,000. Oh, you wish I had 3,000 members? Oh, you're 33? Okay, right on. You're from Alberta? Nice, man. Another Canadian in chat. Good stuff. Fucking awesome. Frosted Windows, thank you so much for the follow. Or sorry, sub. I'm so used to Twitch and YouTube. Fucking it up. Thank you for the sub, Frosted Windows. I may be streaming Twitch tonight. Do some variety Crash Bandicoot. You're in full French until grade. Oh, were you in French immersion, Mitch? You can get some really good jobs if you're fluent English and French in Canada. Patara, yeah, I stream window mode, which, by the way, I'm going to start introducing a video series where it's like one video a week. It's a 2-minute video, and it's like either like a Diablo 2 tip video or like a tech video, and I'm going to go over my window mode setup and how I stream Diablo 2 in one of those videos. But yeah, I use glide wrapper, expanded mode with cursor lock. No worries, dude. Ask away any question anytime. Feel free to. I did used to stream when full screen though, but switching to window mode is just a little bit easier for doing stuff on the fly. You don't have to alt and tab to, well, you do alt and tab with window mode cursor lock, but like I don't have to minimize the game. Like I can on the fly make drop adjustments and that kind of thing. Quebec is kind of moot. That's true. There's that whole thing going back and forth about oil fields and the kind of Jason Kenny, not Kennedy. Jason Kenny and the Bloc Quebec theater, which I don't even want to talk politics. Politics just pisses me off. I feel like all politicians are useless. Instead of being like political parties, there should be like a council of wise people that aren't biased by like political like partisan blinders. Like they'll do the stupidest thing as long as they're like agreeing with their party, right? Like nobody takes good ideas from all the party. It's just like a high council. Exactly. Mikey, that was the first 2.5 hours. I'm just finishing up the last hour or so doing some Trav running, and I'm gonna make a build video on, we got a pull run. I'm gonna make a build video on that necro soon. I got a human bot project I need to finish as well. Nice little pulverin. Where's Gandalf? Bartek, you have to, or Patrick Burke, you have to sleep? Okay, have a good one, buddy. Alright. Summon Necro. Or sorry, go on my mule. TP, I'm doing good. The Summon Necro, I ran the first 2.5 hours of stream. I will be making a build video on the character. Just wanted to switch up some variety, do a little bit of melee stuff. Some trap grinding for the last little bit. The unsummoned necro. How did I know that build was gonna cause me so much grief? If you guys want, I'll do a couple more Trav runs, and then we'll go back and I'll do like 5 summon necro MF runs so you can see the character. You can see my barely any summon necro. I really like the build though. I mean, 516 MF, like, really I could get it to like 670 if I wanted to. Twice. I only ripped once. One rip. Is Ore Rune not worth picking up? Not unless you want to use it to repair like a rune word, a weapon rune word. It's not really worth it. I generally only pick up like pulling up, which I have so many. Oh yeah, I lost my inside iron gold twice. I almost debate even picking up pulverins at this point. I just like malrunes to cube up to make ist runes. Oh, it's F. Could be GG. Or it could be shit.
I can't carry it.
Jordan, that's a solid ad, man. Thank you. Exclamation bases. Dude, that is awesome. Thank you for adding that, man. That will save me so much time. I'll just say exclamation bases. I think Hydra was a good skill back in like way earlier patches. It's kind of crap now, David. But I don't know which patch it was good though. Maybe it was like going back as far as like 1.0. At one point there was like no cooldown and you could summon as many as you wanted to, which I think made it really, really GG, but kind of like Frozen Orb now. It's looks cool, but it's shit. A 1.09 or excuse me, 1.09. Okay. Blood Omen, you find your first Champion last night? Sick, man. Where'd you find it?
I can't carry anymore.
Trav with the werebear? That's a cool idea. Teleport in and then... But I would really need like a Grizz Caddy or something. I do have, I'll show you this though, Blood Omen. This is my weapon for Fireclaw Druid. 110 IAS for the max breakpoint, and I have 26 cold res and 26 lightning res. Oliver, we'll have to get on the summon necro because unfortunately I can't draw from Trav. We can get all kinds of nice high runes, jewels, charms, facets, unique jewelry, but you cannot drop Tyrio's Might off of these guys. I also want to check if I have an ethereal Ariox needle, because apparently Jimmy said it's more damage than the Bone Hue. Kozakon, can you get some fuck yes? Yeah, you can, buddy. What are you saying? Jamie, I back it up weekly or every really nice find. Banakan Fruitwalker. That's an interesting name. Thank you so much for the sub. I do not have a Bhati Warpike. I'm pretty sure Bhati Warpike is the best weapon for the summon necro. I just don't have it. I have a Zodra and I just don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Don't have to worry about catching him. I'm trying to get my metal grip, buddy. But thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it.
I can't carry anymore.
Just do it. Well, I was debating making it in Great Poleaxe because it could be an alternative for Fury Druid. Just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Plus, when I get an Ethereal Death Cleaver, I need to roll Zodrin in it. You got it from Mephisto? Maybe I should do some Meph runs. Just do like a Mephisto stream. You get lots of get a lot of facets off Meph too. We're still alive, Star Hunter. We're gonna do one more Trav run and then I'm gonna do 2 summon necro runs to show stream because they want to see my MF summon necro. Then we're gonna call it a stream. Oh, take a bit of damage there. Jay, I was gonna make it, man. And then I made the video last night. I stayed up a little bit and I was kind of tired, so I just wanted to decide to stream instead. I will make that human bot project video soon, though. Okay, let's show you guys the summon necro, and then I'll go over the gear again really quickly.
I can't use this yet.
Oh, am I strength bugged? I am. It. Don't want that. Okay. So, Enigma, Perfect Topaz, Shaco, 2 Necro, MF Caster Amulet, 35 FCR Spirit, Arachnid's Mesh, Trang Ool's Claws. You could also use Mage Fist. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would you use Mage Fist? That's so stupid. Mage Fist has fire skills, so 1 fire skill is another level for Corpse Explosion, which that's all this build is about. 2 Nagels, War Travelers, Beast, Offhand is CTA and Spirit. All MF small charms. You can, if you're just farming the pits, you can dump your down portal, but I was doing ancient tunnels as well, but we'll just do pits. So we'll add a little bit more MF. I have a 7? Damn, I don't have a 7. Okay. We're trading a little bit MF, but we're 529 MF, 75 FCR. I'm using an Insight Iron Golem, and the Mercenary is using Fortitude. Ethereal Crown of Thieves just for life leech. Then double ohmed Ethereal Bone Hew for maximum damage. It'll make sense when you see the build in action. You really just need to telestomp stuff, cast amp damage, and then Corpse Explode. As long as he gets the first kill, you're good to go. That might make sense why I double ohmed a Bone Hew. So here's some guys. Cast amp damage. Corpse Explode the whole pile. And rinse and repeat. That's all I did the first 2.5 hours of stream. I'm into a lot of mana burns. Am I gonna go with the new ladder reset, Henrik? Yeah, I'll play at least the first day of the new Diablo 2 ladder. I'm possibly going to play the Diablo 3 ladder. Well, I'm gonna play the Diablo 3 ladder a little bit. Peasant Crown. You hate the what's 2 birds, Jordan? And that's what this character's all about. One more run, the non-summon necromancer, and that's going to be it for me today, guys.
This place has the stench of
Missy GC Kyle? Oh, it's okay. Might have been my really GG Druid Elemental Skill Level plus life. We'll get it next time. Why is every boss pack mana burned this? +1 12 FHR light skiller? I'd rather have the FHR and a fire skiller actually. Just for Phoenix fire sorcerer setup. Yeah, this is a super repetitive build for sure, Kyle. It's effective though. But there you have it. That's all that she wrote. That is my Necro, which I will make a build video on. You can farm Ancient Tunnels, really good too. You can even swap out the Beast for 6 Crystal Sword for 530, well 529 plus 180 MF. So you could really get up there. Like I mean, we could get, you know, 709 MF if I really wanted to. It's just a little bit slower. But Raven, glad you catch your stream. Nice, dude. Glad you could finally catch one. Anyways, guys, that oh shit, Billy, yeah, that run was for you, brother. All right, guys, that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Discord, the link, there you go. If any of you guys want to join, ask any questions, gearing up a character, setting up any type of build, all kinds of people can help you there. Also, here's my Twitch if you guys want to follow for variety streaming. Sicko, thanks for the stream. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, but that's it, guys, and possibly Twitch stream tonight. I should have a big video Thursday or Friday, and then some D3, so it'll be kind of interesting. And thank you for all the new members and subs. Appreciate it. Thank you again, Raven. Joshua. Jay. Too many people to say hi to. Jordan. All right, thank you guys so much. Peace out.